Hello guys, welcome to Haunted Zombie Beginner Series Part 9. In this lecture we will learn about insertion. Insertion is a very important topic in Unity 3D. This is not necessary, but it's a defensive topic if you want to learn. And the second thing is detect collision. How we can detect collision when the rope will collide with player. So first of all we will talk about insertion. What is insertion? So let's go to Unity and open up the player script. Okay, now what is insertion? I will explain with the help of examples, with the practical example, then you can get better. There is a library of insertion assertion. And now what is assertion? I am creating one more public variable like death sfx, and now I will create one Unity built-in function which is awake. This is a Unity built-in function which comes before start. Now what is insertion? Insertion is assert dot is not null. Like I have created these two fields, public fields, and I will put it one by one in this empty field. Now what does it mean? Means if I will not drag the jump and death sfx in Unity editor, it will show an error in the console. So let's check it. You can see here is the death sfx. For example, I have forgot to drag the death sfx here. So what happened in console? So let's check it. It will throw an error, assertion failure, value was null, value was not null. When you click, it will show it here, the death sfx is missing. So that's a way of defensive coding, and you can avoid from this kind of errors or bugs. So that's not necessary, but it's a defensive thing. Now I will drag it here, and now I will play, and let's check it. This error, there is no error. So I think you have got an idea about assertion. Now the second thing is how we can collide with rock. So let's go to player script and write the code for collision. The built-in function is OnCollisionEnter, and here is the collision variable, parameter. This is an optional parameter, but I want to use this one, so that's why I am creating this parameter. Now what? I will create a condition if collision dot game object dot tag is equal to hurdle. Then what happened? Then I will add a force. What does it mean? When the player will collide with the game object with the name hurdle, then what happened? Then I will add some force, means when the player will collide with rock, the player will flung back. So that's a word, flung back. So let's go and create a logic add force. New vector3, x will be same, transform dot position dot x, y will be little bit change, like I'm assigning here 20, and the position of z will be, for example, -100. You can change it according to your requirement, and the force mode will be same. Okay, what's the problem here? I have missed the bracket. Now that's fine. The second thing is, when the player will collide with rock, the game will be over and the player will be flung back. Then when the player will flung back, then the collision of the player will be false. Means if, let's check it, I'm talking about what? Audio source dot play one shot death 7. If I will not write a logic to detect collision false, then what happened? Let's go to Unity and check the problem. Let's see what happened when I will collide with rock. You can see no effect. The reason is that because I haven't used the detect collision false. When first time the player will collide with rock, the player will flung back like 20, 100, and then the collision will be false. Means there will be no collision with other things like a platform or other rocks. That's why I will write a logic here. The logic is rigidbody dot detect collision, means when the player will collide first time with rock, then there will be no collision with other rocks or platform. So now let's go. And the second thing, I have not assigned the tags. You can assign the tag here. These are the rocks and you can assign tag from here. The name is hurdle because I have assigned in code. So select all of these and assign the tag hurdle. Okay, because once you will create the tag will not be assigned. You have to assign the second time by selecting all of these like this. Okay, now check it out. So let's go. When the player will collide with rock, what happened? The player is back, but I have to write one more logic. I have to stop the button detection also. When the player will collide with rock, then the user will not touch the screen or press the button. So how we can check it? We can check it manually like here. So now check it. You will see when the player will collide with rock, the zombie will flung back. You see? So that's a cool effect. Now I think the video is done. In next lecture we will learn about singleton pattern. That's a very cool and advanced topic. We will thoroughly read it and apply it, how we can use singleton pattern. So in this lecture we have learned about assertion, which is not necessary, but if you want to be a defensive coder, then you have to use this logic. And the second thing is detect collision. How we can apply the collision when the player will collide with any rock, the game will be over. So today's lecture was very cool, and I hope you will practice it again and again. So the video is done, and please like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned with me for more advanced topic. Goodbye for now.